What if the love that once felt perfect is now the very thing tearing them apart? What if silence hurts more than words and walking away feels harder than staying? This is not the beginning of their story. This is the moment everything changes. Nothing feels the same anymore. The halls of Maxton Hall are still standing, the classrooms are still full, but something is missing. The laughter feels distant. The memories feel heavy. What once brought comfort now reminds them of everything they almost lost. Love did not disappear. It fractured. And every broken piece still hurts to touch. They thought time would fix things. They believed space would bring peace. But distance only made the silence louder. Every look carries unspoken words. Every moment feels unfinished. There are things that were never said, apologies that never came, and feelings that were pushed aside because they were too painful to face. This season begins with consequences. Choices made in the past now stand in front of them, impossible to ignore. Trust has been tested. Hearts have been bruised. And the question is no longer, do they love each other? The question is, can love survive what they've become? In the quiet moments, memories return without warning. A smile that once felt safe. A promise that now feels fragile. Love is still there, but it no longer feels simple. It feels risky. It feels heavy. And for the first time, walking away feels just as real as holding on. This is the aftermath, where love is not gone, but forever changed. The pressure begins to close in from every side. Expectations grow heavier, and the future no longer feels like a dream, but a demand. At Maxton Hall, success is not a choice, it is a rule. And now, every step forward feels like a step away from what truly matters. Dreams demand sacrifice, and love becomes the first thing put at risk. They are no longer fighting just for each other. They are fighting against who they are expected to be. Family voices grow louder. Paths are chosen without asking the heart. Every decision feels watched, judged, and measured. The world does not care about feelings. It only cares about results. Between them, words feel dangerous. One wrong sentence could reopen wounds that never healed. So instead they hide behind silence, behind pride, behind the fear of being the one who cares more. Love turns into a quiet battle where both sides are afraid to lose and afraid to win. New challenges rise, pulling them in opposite directions. Opportunities appear, but each one comes with a cost. To move forward, something must be left behind. And slowly, the distance between them grows, not because love is gone, but because life is demanding too much. Eyes meet across crowded rooms, filled with questions neither dares to ask. Do we fight for this? Or do we let go before it hurts even more? The closer the future comes, the more unsure everything feels. This is where love is tested, not by betrayal, but by pressure, fear, and impossible choices. When everything is on the line, love no longer feels soft. It feels heavy. It feels fragile. And yet, it is the only thing that still feels real. In a world that keeps pushing them forward, their hearts pull them back to the same question again and again. Is love enough? Moments of closeness return when they least expect it. A shared silence. A familiar look. A memory that refuses to fade. For a second, everything feels right again. But doubt follows closely behind. Fear reminds them of what they could lose if they choose each other. Loving deeply now means risking everything. They begin to realize that destiny is not a single path. It is shaped by courage, by honesty, by the choices they are too afraid to make. Holding on means standing against the world. Letting go means living with regret. And both paths hurt in different ways. Every heartbeat feels louder. Every goodbye feels like it could be the last. Love demands vulnerability, but vulnerability feels dangerous. To stay means facing old pain. To leave means carrying unanswered feelings forever. There is no easy choice anymore. At their weakest moments, love becomes a mirror. It shows them who they truly are and who they could be. Not perfect, not fearless, just human. And maybe that is what makes it worth fighting for. This is the point of no return, where love and destiny collide, where hearts decide if they will break or become stronger than ever before. Every journey leads to one moment that cannot be undone. This is that moment. The past has caught up, the future is waiting, and there is no more time to hide. The silence that once protected them now demands an answer. Stay, or walk away forever. The weight of every choice presses down at once. What they want is clear, but what they should do feels uncertain. Love asks for bravery, not promises. It asks for action. And now, everything depends on one decision that will change their lives in ways they cannot predict. There are no perfect endings here, only honest ones. Some dreams must be released, some fears must be faced, and some truths finally come into the light. This is where masks fall, walls break, and hearts stand exposed with nothing left to protect them. Time feels slow, almost cruel. Every step forward feels like a goodbye to the life they knew. But growth has a cost and love demands sacrifice. Not the kind that destroys, but the kind that defines who they become. As the final moments approach, one truth remains clear: running away will no longer save them. The future will be shaped by the courage they show right now. Whatever happens next, nothing will ever be the same again. This is the final season. The final test. The final choice. Maxton Hall, Season 3. The end begins in 2026. Some stories don't fade away quietly. They stay with you long after the last word is spoken. This is one of those stories. A journey built on stolen glances, broken trust, and a love that refused to disappear, even when everything tried to tear it apart. As the final chapter begins, there are no more second chances left to waste. Every feeling matters now. Every choice carries weight. Love is no longer about what they feel, but what they are willing to risk. Because in the end, love is not proven by words, it is proven by action. The walls of Maxton Hall have seen it all. The rise, the fall, the moments that changed everything. And now, they stand witness to the final test. Will love survive the truth? Or will destiny take its final turn? This season is not about perfection. It's about closure. It's about courage. It's about choosing love or letting it go forever. No more running. No more silence. Only the truth remains. Maxton Hall, Season 3, Final Season, 2026. Some endings don't break your heart. They define it.